I now invite Zoran Cvjetić to the podium. He was voted as president of the Serbian League of Canada in 2019, and he has been a core member of the Nikola Tesla Day Act team. The Serbian League of Canada has a long and active history here in providing advocacy and promoting Serbian culture. My question to you is, why is it so important that we recognize Nikola Tesla Day in Ontario?
Thank you, Tom, and thank you, everybody. Today, on this 165th anniversary of Tesla's birthday, I would like every Canadian province and territory to proclaim Tesla Day as a day in all of Canada. I would also like Tesla Day to be proclaimed globally, since Nikola Tesla was a citizen of the world. Working together, we can accomplish this task. Thank you.
For the past 45 years, Aleksandar Pantelić has been active in the St. George Serbian Orthodox Church of Niagara Falls and in the very long-standing and active Serbian National Shield Society, especially during many Serbian days in Ontario. He was one of the initiators of Nikola Tesla Day 2003, and in fact, he was the one who first suggested the idea of the Tesla Monument. The idea was born and the work began. He served on the committee which selected the monument designed by Les Drysdale. At the unveiling of the beautiful Tesla Monument 3 years later in 2006, he was president of the St. George Church, and later on he became president of the Serbian National Shield Society of Canada. Mr. Pantelić, how have you continued to promote Nikola Tesla?
Happy day, Tesla Day to everybody. The day after the unveiling monument in Niagara Falls, next day I was in Belgrade on Tesla Airport for unveiling monument at Tesla Airport, and I was invited over there by government of Serbia. I have supported all Tesla days and all celebrations and all proclamation of Nikola Tesla holidays. And I would like to thank Toma Rakočevića for bringing awareness to Ontario with the Bill 293. Thank you, Tom.
Dušan Kulundžić is Vice President North America at Nanos Research and a partner with Blue Cardinal Capital. As past president of the St. George Serbian Orthodox Church in Niagara, Dušan led the Tesla Monument Committee, which erected the Tesla Monument in Victoria Park in Niagara Falls. This $350,000 project was a donation from the church community to the Niagara Parks Commission in partnership with the Canadian Serbian National Shield Society and the Republic of Serbia, marking the celebration of Nikola Tesla's 150th birthday on the 10th of July 2006. The Tesla Monument at Niagara Falls has become a key focal point in the broader public awareness of the achievements of Nikola Tesla. I now invite Denise Mirović-Matejk, president and lifelong parishioner of the St. George Church in Niagara Falls. She was an integral part of the Tesla selection committee, which chose the artist for the monument and oversaw the administrative duties which controlled the finances, and was responsible for securing the major donors and fundraising to complete the project. Why was being part of the Tesla Monument project important to you?
As a third-generation Canadian Serb, I'm proud of my Serbian heritage, and it was important to me to increase awareness in Canada of the outstanding contributions Nikola Tesla made to the world. I'm thankful for the day that Draga Dragašević and her late husband Bora Dragašević came to Niagara, and they met with a couple people on the board, and they said, we need to do something to raise awareness of Nikola Tesla and to honor him, and also suggested a monument, and it exploded from there. The community went wild, and we embarked on this project. I'm proud of our Serbian community's dedication and success in securing such a magnificent monument overlooking the breathtaking Niagara Falls, which represents the boyhood dream of Nikola Tesla, harnessing the power of the moving water. 13 million tourists visit Niagara annually, and they see this monument. And the Serbians in Niagara are proud. Thank you.
So we've all been hearing about the monument in Niagara Falls. And so my next invitee here is Les Drysdale, who earned an Honors Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Guelph in 1985, specializing in sculpture. After receiving 2 consecutive Elizabeth Greenshield's International Arts Grants, Les's work has had a long career as a full-time artist, balancing his gallery work and public commissions ever since. Les has created many public sculptures, including the monument to Nikola Tesla in Victoria Park, Niagara Falls, which, as a measure of its popularity, is consistently given a People's Choice Award on TripAdvisor.com, which is given to the top 10% of global attractions. Les has also created many other sculptures, including Agnes MacPhail here at Queen's Park, and the Toltec warriors inside Museum Subway Station. His sculptures have been shown in galleries across the country and can be found in private collections in Europe, the US, and Canada. His work is currently represented by Gallery Gevick in Toronto and Earl's Court Gallery in Hamilton. What was it like to create this wonderful monument of Nikola Tesla?
What was it like to do the monument? It was the cosmos lining up for the work that you do and the work that you're given. It was an honor and a pleasure and a surprise on how well it was accepted and how well it worked out. I'm just overwhelmed by the appreciation. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Les. In fact, many times when a Nikola Tesla Day is mentioned here in Ontario, we've seen beautiful pictures of your monument taken in various shots where you can see the falls. So it certainly has been appreciated by many people and the tourists that visit in huge numbers to Niagara Falls. So thank you again for being here and for designing that beautiful, beautiful statue.
Ako ste se uželeli naše kuhinje i poslastice iz naših krajeva, najbolje mesto za vas je Sarajevo Grill and Meat. Autentična balkanska kuhinja, poznati sarajevski ćevap i pljeskavica. Domaće pite, burek, sirnica, zeljanica, krompiruša, po vašem izboru. Raznolika domaća kuvana jela, pečena jagnjetina vikendom, a po narudžbi i drugim danima. Veliki broj delikatesnih proizvoda sa celog Balkana. Dođite u Sarajevo Grill and Meat na 225 The East Mall u Torontu ili pozovite 647 748 2112. Za vašu pogodnost, Sarajevo Grill and Meat odnedavno možete naći na još jednoj lokaciji, 754 Queenston Road u Hamiltonu. Broj telefona 905 573 4531. Dođite i uživajte u ukusu Balkana.
Draga Dragašević's service in the Serbian community covers 40 years in Serbian radio and print media, Serbian Day in Niagara Falls, as Vice President of the Serbian National Shield Society, in other organizations, and the Canadian multicultural context. As one of the initiators of the first Tesla projects, she prepared and presented the proposals for Nikola Tesla Day 2003 and the Tesla Monument to Niagara Falls City Council, which increase awareness of Tesla's contribution to Niagara and Ontario. Later, Draga served as MC at the unveiling of the beautiful Tesla monument seen by hundreds of thousands of Serbs around the world, a historic and unifying moment, and at the Tesla Plaza opening. And I also want to thank you for our friendship. We've gotten to know each other quite well very recently pertaining to Nikola Tesla Day in Ontario, and I want you to know that I really appreciate it and look forward to many years of our friendship. My question is, why is Nikola Tesla Day in Ontario so important?
Thank you very much, Tom, for those kind words. It's been a pleasure collaborating with you on this project. I was proud to introduce Tesla to Niagara City Council and to see those proposals become a reality. I was especially honored to mark Tesla's 150th and 160th birthdays as MC at the monument unveiling and plaza opening. As a Canadian Serb, I am proud of our community's foresight and continued commitment to telling people about Tesla and his phenomenal achievements. Almost forgotten by history, the entire world celebrates Nikola Tesla today. I applaud MPP Toma Rakočević's Bill 293, which takes this acknowledgement to the provincial level and will inspire more Canadians to learn about this great Serbian inventor. Thank you.
Just as I mentioned with Draga, this Nikola Tesla Day Act has actually brought me back to some old friends. One of those friends is Jovan Filipovic, who's here today. He's a licensed professional engineer in the province of Ontario in British Columbia. His work focuses on electrical power distribution, sustainability, and infrastructure design. At a young age, Jovan was inspired by Tesla not only because he shares the same Serbian ethnicity, but also by the many contributions Tesla has made to science and technology. Jovan continues to promote Tesla and bring awareness to the general public of Tesla's many contributions to the world and technology we enjoy today. My question to you is, did Nikola Tesla play a role in your decision to study electrical engineering?
Thank you, Tom. Firstly, I want to thank everybody for being here today. Absolutely, Tesla has played a huge role in my decision to study electrical engineering. At a very young age, I used to be very curious and take things apart, figure out how they work before I put them back together. As I grew, I learned more about Tesla and his contributions to the world, and I wanted to continue in his footsteps. And that led me ultimately to the decision to study electrical engineering. Today, I work on building infrastructure, hospitals, buildings, and a greener infrastructure for the future generations to enjoy. So thank you, Tom, for making this a reality today, and thank you for everybody for coming out to enjoy Nikola Tesla Day here in Ontario.
Borislav Živković, who is a forestry engineer and active member of the Niagara Falls Serbian community. On July 10th, 2010, Nikola Tesla's birthday, Borislav led the organizing efforts to promote and commemorate Nikola Tesla Day in Niagara Falls and has celebrated it annually ever since. Over the last decade, Borislav's leadership and efforts have resulted in many successful initiatives in the name of Nikola Tesla, including the aforementioned Nikola Tesla Day celebrations in Niagara Falls, the establishment of a Serbian language school in the Niagara region called Serbian School Nikola Tesla, and the renaming of the square surrounding the Tesla Monument in Niagara Falls to Nikola Tesla Square, and more. His efforts have been recognized by both the City of Niagara Falls and in the Canadian Parliament. This evening, Mr. Živković will be once again celebrating Nikola Tesla Day at Niagara Falls. Next up, we have a trio that's coming to the front. The Serbian Heritage Museum, located in Windsor, Ontario, was born from the inspiring idea of the Serbian Heritage Women's Society, who were dedicated to the preservation and promotion of Serbian culture and heritage. Their goal was achieved with an official opening of the museum on August 27, 1987, with support from a grant provided by the Ontario Minister of Citizenship and Culture. It is the only such museum in Canada and is dedicated to upholding its mandate of multiculturalism in Canada by preserving, celebrating, and promoting the experiences and contributions made by Serbs to Canada's industrial, cultural, social, and intellectual life. Today we are joined by 3 members of the Serbian Heritage Museum who made the drive down from Windsor this morning. They are the current president, Mara Čelić, past president, Ann Dubé, and member, Selena Čelić. And my question to the current president is, has the museum ever held an exhibit about Nikola Tesla?
Yes, the Serbian Heritage Museum did have an exhibit in memory of Nikola Tesla, and this was exhibit that for his 60th anniversary, of his death. The exhibit reflected his life and his achievements, and we are also planning an exhibit in 2023. The exhibit will be to commemorate his 80th anniversary of his death in 2023, the exhibit. We do hope that to keep our museum alive for future generations, to learn about Serbian culture, about our traditions, history, and customs. And thank you very much for recognizing the Serbian Heritage Museum.
Veroslav Vik Đurđević, known to many as Vik, retired as manager from Canada Revenue Agency after almost 33 years of public service and is the operator of DJ and Associates Tax Resolution. Vik was also a core member of the Nikola Tesla Day Act team, which drafted and promoted the bill. He is the founder, director, and president of Nikola Tesla Educational Corporation, NTEC, which was established in 2014 and is a registered charity with the objective to educate and inspire youth about Nikola Tesla. NTEC secured the Nikola Tesla Day proclamation in Hamilton and renamed a roadway in Hamilton to Nikola Tesla Boulevard, which is viewable by those taking the QEW. He has created and awarded hundreds of school and science fair Nikola Tesla awards and established a scholarship at McMaster University. NTEC also hosts an annual Tesla Festival and Tesla Galas. NTEC has garnered Canadian media reports for Nikola Tesla. My question is, how did NTEC accomplish all of this in such a short span of time?
Reality is, NTEC accomplished this because it is a team approach. It is a dedicated group of directors. Each one bring a special attribute to help the cause. Next, we have leveraged other Tesla organizations around the world. Thousands of people got involved in the fundraising and attended the galas and donated over the internet. Our campaign was put Tesla on the map. That was accomplished, but it also put Hamilton on the map as the first major city to both utilize Tesla's technology but also to recognize Tesla's contribution to their city. Teamwork made it all possible. The credit and recognition goes to each one of the NTAC directors and the countless other supporters who have supported the cause. Thank you all.
Vic will also be receiving a recognition and copy of the bill for Dr. Majda Đorđević, who is a former professor of chemistry at the University of Calgary and is one of the founding members of the Calgary Tesla Society, which conducts community outreach about Nikola Tesla to audiences of all ages and especially at schools. It is their hope to spark interest and educate young people about Nikola Tesla's life and achievements, as well as his legacy, which is the basis of 80% of everything powered by electricity that we use in our daily life. Dr. Đorđević was a core member of the Nikola Tesla Day ACT team.
Ako ste se uželeli naše kuhinje i poslastice iz naših krajeva, najbolje mesto za vas je Sarajevo Grill and Meat. Autentična balkanska kuhinja, poznati sarajevski ćevap i pljeskavica. Domaće pite, burek, sirnica, zeljanica, krompiruša, po vašem izboru. Raznolika domaća kuvana jela, pečena jagnjetina vikendom, a po narudžbi i drugim danima. Veliki broj delikatesnih proizvoda sa celog Balkana. Dođite u Sarajevo Grill and Meat na 225 The East Mall u Torontu ili pozovite 647 748 2112. Za vašu pogodnost, Sarajevo Grill and Meat odnedavno možete naći na još jednoj lokaciji, 754 Queenston Road u Hamiltonu. Broj telefona 905 573 4531. Dođite i uživajte u ukusu Balkana.
Next up is Milena Balta, who immigrated to Hamilton, Ontario in 1969 and currently runs the daily operations of the family-run BBM business system as its owner. She is a member of the Rotary Club of Hamilton, Stony Creek, which is dedicated to activities on focusing on community support. Mrs. Balta is also the current chair of volunteers at the Ontario Trillium Foundation for the Hamilton Catchment and is a charter member of the Nikola Tesla Educational Corporation, which supports initiatives for youth and education. My question is, what has been your favorite experience during your time with NTEC?
When we started NTEC and we wanted to make change, I just remember one thing that Vic said, how are we going to do it? I said, I don't know how, but we're going to get it done. And we did. My focus is that Nikola Tesla, selfless human being who gave so much to the world, is getting the recognition he deserves. And opening of the boulevard was the most enlightening day for me.
Gordana Laković is the organizational director of Slovo magazine and joined the Tesla campaign in 2016 and has played a key role in their fundraising efforts by attracting hundreds of guests to various festivities and galas. As the newest NTEC director, she played a key role in NTEC's initiative to rename Burlington Street in Hamilton, Ontario to Nikola Tesla Boulevard. Her fundraising efforts has helped NTEC to introduce the Nikola Tesla Scholarship at McMaster University and offer over 100 additional awards in the name of Nikola Tesla. She's also helped spread word of Nikola Tesla within Slovo magazine and other media. Gordana has now turned her attention to NTEC's next initiative, a public art project in Hamilton called Hamilton the Electric City, Nikola Tesla, and the Five Johns. So my question to you is, why is it so important to recognize Nikola Tesla?
First of all, thank you, Tom, and your team for this great achievement, as well as for organizing this event. I wrote many articles for Serbian communities and their hard work to put Tesla where he belongs. Recently, I wrote an article in magazine Slovo asking people who were also involved in Nikola Tesla recognition throughout the years what they think about this great achievement, and all of them were deeply touched with it. This proclamation is a crown to all that hard work they as well put in it. Nikola Tesla Day proclamation is definitely a great achievement for Serbian community and all Ontario citizens, but in my humble opinion, we should not stop here, but rather continue this action, as Ontario is not the only province that benefited from his invention, till he is recognized in all other Canadian provinces which as well prosper from his invention. Thank you all.
Žarko Brestovac, who is the current president of the Serbian Heritage Academy in Canada. He was recognized by the Republic of Serbia for his important cultural work here and is the holder of the St. Sava Order of the Serbian Orthodox Church. Mr. Brestovac has supported and donated generously to many worthy causes and organizations, including Tesla initiatives in Hamilton through NTEC. How do you feel about the recognition, and why is it important to celebrate Nikola Tesla?
Thank you, Mr. Rakočević and Ontario, for proclaiming Nikola Tesla on 10th of July day, and so many achievements done by him. I'm strongly supported every event whenever I was asked, and there was so many nice things said about Nikola Tesla, and there's a lot more to be said. Thank you.
And last but not least, another friend that Nikola Tesla has brought back into my life, George Saratlić, who was born and raised in Toronto and has been a proud and active member of the city's Serbian community since his youth. George enjoys leveraging his professional public relations and communication skills to volunteer and benefit and advance Serbian cultural initiatives in Ontario. My question is, what gets you excited about Nikola Tesla and his accomplishments?
Thank you, Tom. First off, I just want to say I'm humbled and honored to actually be on this list and be up here. So thank you. And thank you to Tom and His Excellency, the Ambassador of Serbia, and everyone else involved, and all the MPPs in the Ontario Legislature who passed this bill in record time, as Tom said. What gets me most excited is, I think, the future, right? I think I stand here today as a very proud Serbian, or a Canadian of Serbian descent, as an Ontarian, and this is just huge. I look to the future. I'm a proud girl dad of two little girls, 5 and 2, and with all the the movement within Ontario about STEM education, I hope they will be influenced by today's proclamation, or today's date, and we're going to celebrate it for years to come, and that they will choose a path of innovation and technology and engineering in the future for their lives. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So I want to thank each and every one of you here for being here today, for all that you've done. We did this as an outdoor informal gathering, but we've also actually had the chance today, as people passed by, they got to hear about Nikola Tesla. In fact, someone even shared their comments, though I think it was unrelated to the event. So I really, really appreciate everybody being here. Now, I think it's important for each and every one of us to involve our children and the next generation and the youth in everything that we do, and certainly in our culture and events like this, because this is how we continue to pass on all of what we've worked for and what we believe to the next generation. So it's actually my son's birthday today, July 10th. So he's here on the occasion of Nikola Tesla birthday as well as his own, and I love him very much.
To you, happy birthday to you. And thank you.
All right, he whispered thank you into my shoulder, so that's great. And I want to thank you for being so amazing and patient today, and I love you very much. Yeah. So before you go, I hope those of you who received your recognition, as well as an official copy stamped and signed today, as my finger, you could see the ink still on it, that proved that it was actually signed today on Nikola Tesla Day in the early hours of this morning. I hope you enjoy and share it with your family and let everybody know and spread the word of Nikola Tesla and continue doing that and inspire others.
Ako ste se uželeli naše kuhinje i poslastice iz naših krajeva, najbolje mesto za vas je Sarajevo Grill and Meat. Autentična balkanska kuhinja, poznati sarajevski ćevap i pljeskavica. Domaće pite, burek, sirnica, zeljanica, krompiruša, po vašem izboru. Raznolika domaća kuvana jela, pečena jagnjetina vikendom, a po narudžbi i drugim danima. Veliki broj delikatesnih proizvoda sa celog Balkana. Dođite u Sarajevo Grill and Meat na 225 The East Mall u Torontu ili pozovite 647-748-2112. Za vašu pogodnost, Sarajevo Grill and Meat odnedavno možete naći na još jednoj lokaciji, 754 Queenston Road u Hamiltonu. Broj telefona 905-573-4531. Dođite i uživajte u ukusu Balkana.
trku je organizovala humanitarna organizacija Srbi za Srbe. Organizacija postoji već 15 godina. U tih 15 godina smo skupili preko 6,5 miliona evra donacije. Pomogli smo preko 2700 porodica širom Balkana, to je preko 13.500 djece.
Ićemo lagani defile niz centar grada i na kraju dole krećemo prema manastiru Klisna, znači prijedor manastir Klisna, dužina je 14 km. Malo nas je zanadio broj takmičara, nismo se nadali ovolikom odazivu, hvala im puno na tome i stiže nam trostruka olimpijka iz Bosne i Hercegovine, Lucija Kimani, koja će nas podržati u našoj organizaciji.
Specifičnost trke je što nije akcenat stavljen samo znači na trčanje. Postoji i znači može se ići biciklom, može se ići pješke, može se ići kako god. Znači bitno je samo da se prikupi što više novčanih sredstava, da se pomognu familije sa 4 i više djece koje pomažemo na području opštine Prijedor, Oštra Luka, a to su ove godine znači familija Đaković iz Donje Kozice, familija Aleksić iz Prijedora i familija Sučević iz Budimlića.